I grew up watching my mother do something radical by today's standards. Mine was the last generation to have things this simple and this clear. My mom would plan the kids' day, shop and plan meals, address bills, work in the garden and care for the animals, all with compassion and love. My father would work 50 hours a week in a factory and then come home and work on the farm and still always had time for mom and us kids. Then, somewhere between their generation and mine, the programming sat in. You can have it all, which, while being aspirational, suggested that you didn't already have it all. Something was missing, and according to them, for women, that was a thriving career and a family. A clean house, a hot meal on the table, a thriving social life, a passion project, a flat stomach. No pressure there. That standard was never set for our mothers, our daughters, and our sisters to meet. And it gave us two scripts to carry at the same time. The traditional values of being a good wife or husband, being a good mother or father, or being a good son or daughter, put other people first. And the one from the media, be ambitious, be successful, be independent, be validated by the world outside of your home. And day after day, women were expected to perform both these sets of roles. Having it all required doing it all, simultaneously, perfectly, impossibly, setting you up to fail by attempting to make you responsible for everything. Here's what nobody tells you about having it all. It was never a promise. It was a pressure campaign, a program. For women, it took a perfectly reasonable idea. Women deserve equal opportunity, and turned it into an impossible expectation. One that said, unless you're excelling at work, present at home, honoring your traditions, nurturing your relationships, and still finding time to take care of yourself, you are not enough. Its design was to keep us perpetually unsatisfied, always chasing, and in the end, feeling guilty. I don't feel that we talk about guilt enough. The guilt you feel when you miss your child's play because of a work deadline. The guilt you feel when you're at the school play and you're drafting emails on your phone in the back row. The guilt when you don't call your parents enough. Guilt is the tax we pay for living within the lines that somebody else drew for us. And I'm here to tell you, you're overpaying. Because here's the truth I had to learn the hard way. You cannot pour from a cup that you cannot possibly fill. Maybe it's time to stop drinking from that cup and ask yourself, what does having it all actually look like for you? I think it looks different for every man and every woman. And I think that's the whole point. For some of us, it's a corner office and dinner with the kids in the evening, which at some point might lead to building something of your own. It might be going back to school at 45 years old, moving to a new state or country. There are infinite ways and expressions that you can live your life. Having it all means having the things that you choose that bring you joy, not a checklist handed to you by society. So carry it with intention. Put down the things that don't serve you, that you don't want, and pick up the things that do. So next time, a family member, a friend, a colleague, a magazine cover, or that voice in your head tells you you're not enough, I'd like you to remember this. You were never meant to be everything to everyone. None of us are meant to live by external standards. You were meant to find your true self and to walk that path. And that is the cup that you should be drinking from. Thank you.